It's day one of the action plan to list 50 items in my eBay store, and I'm already modifying the plan. We're going to talk about that and the one item that sold on eBay yesterday. But before we get into it, my name is Brian, and I'm a reseller. I sell on eBay in the everything category. I sell pots, pans, toys, tools, clothing, you name it. I'm probably trying to sell it on eBay, try to make a profit. I pick things up at garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, anywhere I can find good inventory to sell on eBay. So yeah, I'm modifying the plan this week. I was feeling good, got my coffee. I was here at 6:30 this morning and threw the door open and I walked in. I was like, I cannot work in this space. It's been a while since I've really cleaned up in here. I've got a 10 by 15 storage unit. And if you don't stay on top of keeping things tidy, it can get out of hand in a hurry, which it had. I had boxes stacked up on the aisleway. I had packing material in this aisleway. I had boxes on the ground behind me, inventory on the ground. I had multiple tripods back here. It was just trash, like overflow from my little trash can here and cardboard shreds. It was crazy. There's no way I could work in this space. So I was like, okay, I got to change things up a little bit. I need to do a deep clean. So I spent about 2.5 hours just straightening everything. I even swept the floors real good to get them nice and clean. Which, if you work out of a storage unit, make sure and keep a broom and a dustpan handy. It'll help out. But took out the trash a couple of times, got rid of all the extra cardboard. I culled through my boxes and some that I thought were good but had dents or whatever. I took those out of my inventory, my box inventory. I actually pulled some inventory out of inventory. Whenever I was looking around, I was like, this stuff hasn't sold in forever. I'm like, it has no sell-through rate. And I just took it out of inventory. I'm going to go donate it. And so it took quite a bit of stuff off my shelves and freed up probably 2 whole shelves on a 4-foot rack. So but lots and lots of good inventory there. One thing I didn't intend to do, but then I did, is I was walking by my clothing, which is right behind the camera here. And I consolidated it all. I keep it in 18 by 10 by 8 U-line boxes. And I got everything consolidated down and freed up 8.5 boxes completely empty. And that was all completely full, probably 60 to 90 days ago. It's like, okay, I need to list more clothing because when I have a whole rack full of clothing, it sells for me. I sold some clothing, over the weekend. The item that I sold yesterday was a piece of clothing we'll talk about. And just a lot of stuff just flying at me about, needing to be better at what I'm doing all the time. And I talk about it to try to keep myself accountable because my organizational score we took a disc test one time at work, and my organizational score is a 2 out of 10. Which means it's very, very hard for me. I have to work very hard to be organized. So the fact that I have any type of system at all for anything is amazing. That's for sure. So anyhow, not abandoning the 50 items. I'm still going to list the 50 items. Depending on the rhythm I go, man, if I can pass through 50 items and, get 60 or 70, I'll do that. And I still got to get back to looking at a cross-listing platform. I haven't done that. I wanted to do that 60 days ago and get some stuff cross-listed, and I haven't done it. So I've got to get on that as well. But that's probably enough of my rambling about how crappy I was at getting my plan together, but it's just been a little bit of, shuffling things around. So, but the plus side, when I'm here tomorrow morning early and I'm listing, I'm going to have plenty of open space. And I got my stuff staged. I'll be ready to rock and roll. Now we can look at the one item that sold on eBay yesterday. It was slow all day. At about 7 o'clock or so, I was like, I know I just did it last Wednesday, but I'm going to delist and relist my entire store. And so I did. And then I started getting, the ability to send offers to eligible buyers on things. And then at 10:06 p.m., a sale came through, full price for an item that I've had on my shelf for probably 90 days, maybe more, for a shirt. So this is the shirt. This is a Woolrich shirt. It is part of their, I'm going to get the name wrong. I'm forgetting the name. I don't know. It's their nicer line of clothing, and I'll try to pop it up in the video here if I can. I don't know. I'm doing this on my phone. I don't know if I can edit it, but so it's like not advanced or it's going to drive me crazy now that I can't think of it. Archive, Woolrich Archive Collection. I knew it had an A. So it's part of their archive collection, which fetches more money than just regular Woolrich shirts. So that's why I bought this. I don't buy most Woolrich shirts. It's also a nice heavy flannel. It's not a thin one. But yeah, picked it up for $6.79 at a Goodwill and sold it for $29.89 plus shipping. I already ran the shipping label. Unfortunately, even though I priced it at $7.99 flat shipping, this is a heavy shirt, so it weighed in at 1 pound, 1 ounce, and is going to California. So going to Citrus Heights, California, actually, which is a long ways away. So I paid $8.50 in shipping for this one. So I lost a little money in the shipping, but still ended up with $15.07 in pre-tax profit on that shirt for a $6.79 investment. Not mad about that at all. It was a pretty good flip. I'll sell a lot of shirts for $30 a pop. So happy to get that one going out the door. And that's the one sale. Hopefully I've got more sales rolling in today. We'll see. Yeah, that's the whole day. After this, I'm going to ship the shirt and then I'm going to work on junk removal. So I've got, and house repairs. So I've got stuff to do over there. But if you stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. And until next time, have a great day.